Hey guys, welcome to Homework Help for Year 6. This is week 1 for the topic areas. On page 8, you got the question, find the area of each triangle. Now this is pretty simple. Okay, find an area of triangle, just base times height divided by 2. So this is just 5 times 6 divided by 2. This is just 4 times 10 divided by 2. This is just 3 times 5 divided by 2 and so on. Now to find the area of a triangle, all you gotta do is multiply the two lengths that are perpendicular to each other. What I mean by perpendicular is they meet at 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. Okay, so is these two lengths, they also meet at 90 degrees. And these two lengths here, that also meet at 90 degrees. Okay. So what you mustn't do is when you have a triangle, you mustn't multiply you can't just multiply any random two lengths together. Like I can't multiply these two red lengths together. Suppose I've got this one to be 7 centimeters, let's pretend. Okay, this is 7 centimeters this way. I can't say, oh, the answer is 11 times 7 divided by 2. No. You must multiply the lengths that are perpendicular to each other. So look at this triangle here. What two lengths are perpendicular? Well, it's this one and this one. So the answer for this will be the area is 4 times 11 and then divided by 2. Okay, so that applies to all the triangles, no matter how weird they look. Just find the perpendicular lengths and then multiply divided by 2. So this will be 7 times 3 divided by 2, 10 times 6 divided by 2. You can work these out on your own. Next one says determine the area of each figure. Now this one is a trapezium. Okay, to find the area of this, we just have to divide into the two shapes that we're familiar with, and that is a rectangle and a triangle. So here's your triangle. How do you find the area of this triangle? Well, actually let's just do the rectangle first. 6 times 12, that gives me 72. So 6 times 12, 72. Now I'm going to find the area of the triangle. The triangle, the two lengths that I want are the ones that I've colored in red. Okay, so I need the lengths of these ones. So the vertical line is 12. So the length for the vertical one is 12 centimeters. Now how far is here from here? Well, we know that from here to here is 14. Okay, and from here to here is 6. So 14 take away 6, this must be 8. So what's happening is you got 6 here. That's the same as this one. And this one must be 8. 6 plus 8 makes a total of 14. Okay, so this is 8. So now that we know that's 8, we can find the area of the triangle. We do 6 times 8, and then we divide it by 2. 6 times 8 is 48 divided by 2 is 24, so we have 24. So that's the area. So this is the area of the rectangle and this is the area of the triangle. Okay, so now we want to find a total area. We just add them together. We get, this will be 96 centimeters squared, and there's your answer. So you're going to do the same thing for question B. Also another trapezium that's just been flipped to the side. So here we have to divide it into a rectangle and a triangle. Rectangle is 5 times 8, which is 40. Easy. Now for the triangle, you need to find the two lengths that are perpendicular. Well, we know this one and this one is perpendicular. Okay, and we know that this one is 8 centimeters long. Now how high is it? How tall is it? Well, we know this is 9. 9 goes the whole length of from there all the way from there to there. Okay, 9. And we know that from here to here is 5, because this is 5. So that must be 5 as well. 5 plus what gives me 9? 5 plus 4 is 9. So therefore this top length must be 4. You gotta work it out. So the area of the triangle is 4 times 8 divided by 2, and that gives me 16 centimeter squared. So the top area is 16. So now you want to find the total, just add them up. You get 40 plus 16, which equals to 56 centimeter squared. There's your answer. Okay. Next one is we got two triangles. So we're going to find the area of the first triangle, which is this one here. This top, this is bottom one here. That'll be 10 times, actually let me just rub that out. That'll be 10 times 7 divided by 2. That's that triangle there. Okay. And this triangle is going to be 10 times 5 divided by 2. Okay, get those two answers, add them up and get the total. Next one is you have something like this. It looks like a rectangle that has been a piece cut out from it. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the area of the total rectangle. So what's happening is this. I'm going to find the area of this entire rectangle. Hopefully I can do rectangle. Yes. Okay. So the area of this entire rectangle is 11, whoops. So it'll be 11 times 12, which is 132 if you know your times tables, centimeters squared. But we don't want the entire rectangle, we have to cut out that top part, okay? So we have to remove the top part, which is, I'm gonna color that in. 1 second. Okay, so this top part, well actually it's right here. How do you find the area of this triangle, this top triangle here? Well, we need the two sides. We have one side here and we have one side here. These two sides are perpendicular to each other, so we need those two lengths. Okay, so the top length is, well, we got 12 from, okay, together is 12, so here's 7 goes up to here. But we know that if we go the whole distance is 12, so 12 minus 7 is 5, so therefore this distance must be 5 centimeters, because 5 plus 7 is 12, right? And this distance here must be 11 take away 5 is 6 centimeters. Alright, so now we know the lengths of the two perpendicular sides, so we're going to multiply them and divide it by 2. So we're going to say 5 times 6 divided by 2, and that'll give me the area of the triangle, which is 5 times 6 is 30, 30 divided by 2 is 15 centimeters squared. So what we're going to do is we're going to subtract them, subtract the answers, okay? And we're going to get, let me see, this will be 7, this will be 1, so it'll be 7, 1 and 1. That means 117 centimeters squared is the answer. Okay, so you get the red area minus the blue area, and that gives you the area that's that we're trying to get. So if you just get rid of these, you'll see that that's the area we want. Okay, so here's the whole thing. If you take away that, you will get that. Alright. So next thing is the same. The next question is very similar. We can just imagine we have the entire part there. So we find the area of this shape, which is a square. It doesn't look like a square, but it's a square. How do I know it's a square? Because this is 8 and you got these dashes. So therefore this must be 8, 8 and 8, and this one must be 8. Okay, so it's a square. It's an 8 by 8 square. So now, therefore, the area for this square is 8 times 8, which equals to 64 centimeters squared. Now we have to subtract this triangle. How do you find the area of this triangle? Right. So let me just draw a line there. Do we have the length for this base, for the red line? Yes, we do. Okay, so from here to here, is 8. But from here to here is 3. So therefore 8 take away 3 is 5. This must be 5. Okay. So therefore this is 5 centimeters for the red length. Now I need the height. I'm not talking about this height or this height. I need the perpendicular height. So the height that goes from the top all the way down to the base and meet at 90 degrees. So how high is that? Well, we know that from here to here is 2 centimeters given to us, and the total is 8, so 8 take away 2 is 6, so therefore this height, this must be 6, and that's 2. 6 plus 2 is 8, which is what we have the length of that one. So therefore the triangle is 6 times 5 divided by 2, which gives us 15 centimeters squared. And what do? We take 64, subtract 15, and you will get the answer in centimeters squared. Okay, and the reason we subtract is because a triangle has been removed from the square. That's why it's missing there. So you subtract. Alright, next one is you have a rectangle and a triangle. Now the rectangle is easy, you can find the area of rectangle. The triangle is going to be the length here, which is 20, and the height goes from the top all the way down to there, meet at 90 degrees. How tall is this triangle? Well, you have 15 take away 9, that gives me 6. So therefore this must be 6 centimeters tall. So from there to there is 6, and from there to there is 9, and that makes a total of 15, which makes sense. Okay, so therefore to find the area of the triangle, we do 6 times 20 and we divide it by 2, which gives us what, 60. So the area of the triangle is 60, and the area of the rectangle is 9 times 20. So the area of rectangle here, 9 times 20, which is 180. And you got 60 and 180, add them together and you will get the answer. Next page. Alright, this one looks a bit tricky, but actually it looks like there's 4 triangles, right? Like, oh my god, I have to find the area of this triangle, then go find it. No, you don't have to do that. You can just find the area of this triangle right here. Let me just fix up this little thing. There. Oh. Okay. So to find the area of this triangle, we need the 2 lengths that are perpendicular to each other. Well, it's gonna be this one and this one. Okay. So this one is 14 centimeters. And this one is 4. The height of the triangle is 4 centimeters. So to find the area, we're going to do 14 times 4 divided by 2, which gives us 28 centimeter squared. Alright, the next one, so we've done that triangle. Now we're going to do the other triangle. We're going to look at this triangle here. So we want to find the area of this, I want to do it in blue actually, this triangle here. Alright, to find the area of this triangle, well, what's the length? The length from here to here is how long? Well, the base of the triangle is 14 centimeters. Now the height is the perpendicular height there, which is 9. So therefore, the area of the blue triangle is 14 times 9 divided by 2, and that gives me 63 centimeters squared. And what do we do to these two numbers? We add them up to get a total. Okay. And you're going to do the same thing for this question here. Question H. Let's look at the top triangle. Okay, it's just 5 times 12 divided by 2. So why did I do 5 times 12 and not 5 times 13? Because 5 and 12 meet at 90 degrees. They're perpendicular to each other. Not 13. 13 is not part of it. So you multiply 5 times 12 divided by 2, that gives us 30. And now look at the bottom triangle. I'm going to do it in the blue now. The bottom triangle is which two lengths are perpendicular, this one and this one. So we need to find their values. So you got 13 and 4 given to us. So we do 13 times 4 divided by 2. And that will give us 26, okay, centimeter squared. And this is also centimeter squared. So, and then we want to find the total area, so just add them up. Next one is the same thing, the two triangles. So this one is you multiply these two lengths and then you divide by 2. So 3 times 8 divided by 2. And the second triangle is you multiply these two lengths, that one and that one, and it's given to us to be 5 and 7. So 5 times 7 divided by 2. This will be 35 divided by 2. And let me see, 30 is 15, 16, 17.5. There's your answer for that one. So get the answer for that, get the answer for that, and add them up, get the final answer. Question 9. Find the shaded area in each of these. So to find the shaded area, I'm going to find the area of the rectangle, which is, so, area of the rectangle, which is 9 times 13. Then I'm going to find the area of the triangle, which is what, 8 times 5 divided by 2. And then I'm going to subtract them, because the triangle is actually a hole that's being carved out of the rectangle. So you subtract that triangle hole because it's been removed. And then you get the area of the remaining shaded region. Next question is, we have the area of the triangle, which is, how do you find the area of the triangle? Well, you multiply the length, the base by the perpendicular height. You can see that these two lines are perpendicular, okay? So therefore, it's going to be 20 times 15 divided by 2. That gives you the area of the triangle. And then you got to find the area of the rectangle that's being cut out. And the area of the rectangle is really easy. It's just 7 times 12. And that'll give you 84. And this one will give you 150. And then what we do to these two numbers, we subtract, because the white piece has been removed and we don't want it. So we have to subtract it. Now the next one says find the pronumeral. So we know that the area for this triangle is 11 times c divided by 2. And also it tells us the area is 16.5, so that all of that is going to equal to 16.5. So what divided by 2 gives me 16.5? So let's double this. Double 16.5 is 33. So that means 11 times c is equal to 33. Because if you think about it, 33 divided by 2 is equal to 16.5, right? So therefore this top part must equal to 33. So 11 times what is 33? The answer is 3. 11 times 3. So therefore c must equal to 3. Okay. So that's what you're doing. You're just working backwards. Next one is 9. To find the area of this triangle, it's going to equal to 9 times by the height h and then divided by 2. And that gives us an area of 13.5. So let's work backwards. What divided by 2 gives me 13.5? To find that, we just do 2 times 13.5. Okay, so double of 13 is 26. Double 0.5 is 1, so 26 plus 1 is 27. So therefore, this top number must equal to 27, because 27 divided by 2 is 13.5. So now we know that 9 lots of h is equal to your 27. So therefore 9 times what is 27? H is equal to 3. 9 times 3 is 27. So therefore h, this number, is 3 centimeters. Alright, last one is you got to find the area is equal to 5 times the letter u divided by 2. And that's given to us to be 22.5. So 22.5. So again, what number divided by 2 is equal to 22.5? So let's double 22.5 then. Double this. Okay. 22.5, if you double it, you're going to get 25. So the top number must be 25. That means 5 times the letter U is equal to 25. So 5 times what is 25? U must equal to 5. Okay, so therefore U is equal to 5 centimeters, and that's done. Is that the last one? Yes, it is. Okay, hope that helps.